Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I do thank you for clicking on this video. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can get notified each and every time I upload, and don't forget to like and comment on this video. So in today's video, I am doing my own hands with the Dynamic Nail Supply acrylic powders. I did order 4 of them. The color that I'm currently using is called Arctic. It's a really pretty like light blue skyish color. I don't know, it's just really pretty. I used to think that acrylics was my favorite acrylic powder until I tried Dynamic Nail Supply. It is super creamy, super buttery and smooth, and really easy to work with. Their acrylics are super affordable. It's only $6 for a 1 ounce and $10 for a 2 ounce jar. I highly recommend trying them out if you have not. I will be purchasing some more of them. The consistency is not runny. It's really beginner friendly. As you can see in the video, it's super easy to apply and mold. I am using it with my Glam & Glitz monomer. I do typically use my Glam & Glitz monomer with every acrylic powder, and I've never had an issue with it. When I am using my practice hand, I will use a cheap little monomer that I get off of Amazon. But for actual sets, I do love Glam & Glitz. I find them to be a little bit low odor. I mean, well, not really low odor, but it has less odor than some of the other ones that I've tried. It is still pretty strong, but compared to others, this is what's, works best for me. It does seem to go good with a lot of acrylic powders as well. I've tried it with the acrylics, the Dynamic Nail Supply. I've tried it with a bunch of random acrylics from Amazon. I've tried it with every acrylic that I own, and it works really good with all of them. Now you will see in this video, I am using a pink on my ring finger. I am doing an ombre with that blue color that I'm using here on my pinky. When I bought the pink color from Dynamic Nail Supply, it was supposed to be more of a muted purple color, or at least that's what it shows on their website. But it's really not. It's a super light pink. I did contact them about it, and they sent me a new acrylic within about 2 days. I received it after contacting them, which is really fast. The only downfall is that I got the exact same acrylic. The lady had told me that the acrylic that I received had too much pink pigment in it, and that it was supposed to be a light purple, but I received the exact same one back again. So I just left it at that. I'm not going to fight with them over a $6 acrylic. Technically, I paid for 4 acrylics, and I did get 5 of them per their mistake. I did wish that I would have gotten that really light purple. It was really pretty, and I don't have any acrylics of that sort. As for the pink that I'm using, I already have like 2 acrylics that look exactly like the pink that I'm using from Dynamic Nail Supply. So, I'm not really mad at it, because the pink I do use quite often, and it is really pretty. It's just when you're expecting a whole different color, you ordered and paid for a whole other color, that's, really what you're hoping for. But like I said, it's a really pretty color. I will use it because I do use the pink quite often, so it's not that big of a deal. The only color that I did not use in this set that I did order from them is a really pretty green. Obviously the green would not tie into this set whatsoever, but it is a really beautiful green color. I will be using that in one of my upcoming sets pretty soon. I might even use it on my practice hand and upload a video with that, but I'm not 100% sure yet, but I do want to use it soon. It is really pretty. While I was doing this nail, I was really scared about the ombre because I've never really done ombre. I've only really done ombre on one other set, and I used the acrylics powder. I used her nude, and I believe the nude that I used was latte, and then I used her red, and I think the red that I used was called In Love, which I could not blend it at all. I looked back at my nail set, I took a picture of it, and the blend is absolutely horrible. So I decided to go ahead and try it with these acrylics to see if I could get it down better. I need practice with it, you guys. I am not perfect at doing nails whatsoever, and I'm not perfect at doing ombres, but it is something that I love to do. And I was really, really scared during this process because I did not think the ombre was going to come out good. But after I clear capped it and filed and shaped, the ombre nail turned out to be my favorite nail of the entire set. So that was really surprising. You will see that when I get to the middle finger, I had a horrible time doing my middle finger. You'll see why in just a minute. Okay, so right here, I did notice that the pinky needed a little bit more acrylic in the corner. It was not wide enough, it was super narrow. And whenever I work with colored acrylics, I do not build the nail up with the colored acrylic. I will lay down the color, get the pigmentation or opacity that I want, and then I go in and clear cap it. Now you're gonna start to see why I said that my middle finger was an absolute nightmare. At first I tried going in with a Frenchie, and you guys, I've really only done Frenchies maybe twice, where I do the acrylic method and I build, or not build, but sculpt the nail bed, and then I use the bottom part and fill it in with acrylic versus drawing it on with gel polish. So I figured that I would go ahead and try it out in this set, which the nail bed didn't come out too bad. My issue with the nail bed is that I made it way too low, and I did not have enough room for the actual French tip. I wish that I would have, left the Frenchie a little bit back more and just made it smaller so that I could have had more room to go in with the glitter acrylic. Other than that, that was my only real issue with it. Aside from when I clear capped it, I did not get that apex down right either. So the middle finger was just not the best. It was not my favorite nail at all. And you'll see when I go in and add the glitter what I'm talking about when I say that there was just not enough room for the glitter acrylic on the bottom part of it. So with the index finger, I was trying to do a color block, and I was gonna do like a diagonal. I was gonna do the Arctic color diagonally going down one side, and then I was gonna fill in the other side with the glitter color. You can see it was not working out for me. I had to scrape it off. I tried it over and over, you guys. I did edit a lot of it out, but I just could not get it down. I don't know why. So I just decided to go ahead and make the whole nail a solid blue nail. This set was not going my way, you guys. I was trying. I was getting frustrated. This set took me hours to do. I almost gave up on it and just took them all off and stopped recording, but I figured I would keep going. I just want everybody to see that nobody is perfect when you start out doing nails. Granted, I have been doing them for a while now. When I first started doing them, I did not have an e-file. I didn't have proper hand files. I didn't have good acrylic. I didn't have, really anything. I started off with a really cheap polygel kit and some dip powders. Once my husband saw that I was like serious about doing my own nails and moving forward with it, he started getting me everything that I needed. He got me, a good working lamp. All my acrylic powders, for the most part, that I have, he got for me. So he's been really supportive throughout my nail journey, and has really seen the growth and the change, that I've encountered. When I first started doing my nails, especially the very first time with the polygel, My nails were lumpy, bumpy, crusty, and they just weren't looking right. I did use nail forms because I had, or not nail forms, but dual forms, because I thought it was going to be a lot easier of a process, which I wish I would have just used tips my first time using the polygel. But that's not really what this video is about. That's a story for another time. So on the thumb here, I am using the purple color that I got from Dynamic Nail Supply. I don't remember the shade name. It was something like Dirty Sprite 04 or something like that. They did have 3 other shades or varieties of this acrylic in the little bundle where I chose this one from. They had a really pretty like milky white with like purple reflex in it. I almost got that one, but I decided to get this one, and I'm really glad that I did because it is more like a purple undertone. It's really pretty. Once you clear coat it and the light hits it, it's just really nice. You can see all the different like reflections, and it's pretty. I would recommend getting this one if you're looking for a really nice like color shifting acrylic. So now you can really see what I mean as I'm filling it in, where I said I didn't feel that there was enough room for me to add the purple acrylic or as much as I wanted to. I wish I would have been able to go up higher with it. I should have made the French, or not the French, but the nail bed just a little bit smaller so I could have had more of that purple. As you see here, I did start to go in with my acrylics, crystal clear acrylic, and I switched it out, you guys. I switched it for my Savvyland clear acrylic. The Savvyland is a really, really good acrylic. It's easy to work with. It's easy to cap with. And it is really clear. Now, the Acrylics Crystal Clear is a really good clear acrylic as well. I just felt like using the Savvyland because lately that's what I've been using. And I kind of got used to that consistency. They're both really good though. The Savvyland one is super affordable. You get that huge jar. I think it's 4 ounces for like $9 on Amazon, you guys. It's under $10. So I would really recommend it. I actually need to get another one. It's like over halfway gone. I've been using it a lot. But here I'm just going in and capping all the nails. That French tip, you guys, it's just, I even try to fix it in multiple different ways, which you'll see in just a few minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to be talking throughout the filing. It's really self-explanatory. I'm just really cleaning it up, shaping it up, and debulking a little bit. I will come back on in just a moment when I'm done with the filing so I can kind of explain the other mess that I get into with these nails. All right, you guys. So for some reason, I had the bright idea to add 3D flowers onto the French tip to try to cover it up, which I've never done 3D flowers in my life. And I decided to pick this set out of all of them to try. The first two petals went surprisingly really easy. I was actually surprised of, thinking, okay, hey, I could do this. After I laid down the first two petals and I started working on the third and the fourth, it went out the window and into the garbage, you guys. It was horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I ended up filing it off and putting on foil glue. I figured, hey, let me use this nail foil glue gel that I have and try to cover it up with the nail foil that has, some pink and bluish, little bit of purple tones in it to kind of match the set. As you could tell, the foil was super patchy. So this set was just giving me a really hard time, you guys. But I mean, I really didn't have a plan for this set, so that's probably why. But yeah, it was not going my way. I was using this nail foil, which was like $7 for 2 bottles. They were 15 ml each from Amazon. As you could see, my other hand, I did not film it, but I did leave my pointer finger in because I had issues with that finger as well, and was also trying to cover that one with the foil. Here's the finished set, you guys. If you like it, please drop a comment, a like, and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys for clicking on this video. I did not film me doing the decorations just because at this point I was extremely frustrated and over with this set and just wanted to get it done with. But yeah. So here are the final nails. I mean, I like how they turned out. I just don't like the ones that have the foil on them. I wish I would have just done them like a solid pink. to kind of tie it in better, or I don't know. I don't like the ones with the foils on them. Even looking at them now, like they're super bulky, and like I don't know why, for some reason they came out way thicker than the rest of the nails. But I will be filming again this weekend and uploading another video for you guys soon, so stay tuned for that.